When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Nice. Hi there.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I think I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Did you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him.
So what happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature. When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
There's so many stories left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make my choice. I think I want to ask more questions. We'll see if she actually wants to answer them. If you were always going to become this, well, no, the game has to come to an end somehow. I like it. It works in the gameplay. I don't know if I care so much with the slay the princess. There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. Now, I would like to ask some questions.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
You're not helping your case.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. But you found me, and we chose to trust each other for no reason than the sake of believing in something that wasn't us. Shared skepticism blossomed into freedom, but we needed to walk a path together to bloom. Would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning? What of those in the worlds beyond? Would you erase their paths to stop them from going astray?
Address this vessel's statement directly. Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me, argue your independence. You act as though the world cannot exist without you, but I've existed without you. Reject her perspective. I won't engage with an argument that favors death and suffering or remain silent. I would probably go with this one. Appeal to your shared humanity. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Address this vessel statement directly. Continue to appeal to shared humanity. This has always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again. We don't have to hurt each other anymore. Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me. Stop the fight and early and surrender. No. Can I address this statement directly? Thank you for sharing yourself with me. I don't need to share my heart with anyone. I wish I could share my heart with you. You showed me your heart to break me. It was a terrible thing to see. If that is what it takes to rid the world of suffering, I could bear the solitude. No, I'm going to say thank you for sharing yourself with me. I don't know what... Like, these are all the same options. I feel like I want to address this vessel statement directly again. I was blinded by emotion. We both know that. I want that feeling back. That feeling never left me. I'm gonna go with continue to appeal to your shared humanity. This has always just been about us, two people forced to hurt each other over again and again and again, but we don't have to hurt each other anymore. But this one, we didn't really, no, we were forced to hurt each other.
You cling to your emotions, pain and suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict. Is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that feel it.
Even when you reduced me to nothing, you could not rid yourself of me, but I was able to rid myself of you. Continue. There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing the whole of reality into the picture. I am not my body, but I feel my body suffer. I am not my body, but perhaps others are theirs. I don't fear death, not anymore. Well, what am I if I'm not a body? Probably would say that. Even when you reduced me to nothing, you could not rid yourself of me, but I was able to rid myself of you.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back. You run, but you don't run far. I crush you because I have to. Because there is no honesty and mercy. Who lost and who won when you entered my cave? You died on the floor, but my soul wept in ways your body couldn't. But in the disappointment of my victory, you gave me a new challenge to face within myself. Without obstacles to overcome, we stagnate into nothing.
We've both become better for what we've been through. Not all obstacles are equal. Can meaning not exist in the absence of pain and cruelty? I refuse to fight you because I rejected what you desired. Obstacles don't need to take the form of bloody fists. I think I like that answer.
A rejection of conflict is still conflict. There is no such thing as non-engagement. To refuse a choice is still to make a decision. All conflict is violence, but to remove conflict itself is to remove the textures that define us. That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
As the clash between you abates, the princess relaxes, smiling from a distance. The respite is welcome.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. Lots of slay the princess options. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. You are change. But that's not an explore option. I'm gonna talk about when she sits above it all.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
So what do you think happens if we leave?
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
I'm gonna go with the last one. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Which hero are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
You have no idea how good it is to hear you. I can do this alone. Where's everybody else? How are you supposed to help? I thought voices weren't allowed in here. I thought you died. I'm gonna say it's good to hear his voice.
It's good to be here. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Alright, it's getting more detailed.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Yeah, for old time's sake.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Alright, I'll take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
It's just you and me. Did anybody else make it?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Is the narrator really gone?
Yeah, it's dead silent in here. Whatever it was that was left of him, I don't think it could handle you waking up to godhood. Pretty sure he got obliterated.
Good riddance. After everything he put us through, I'm kind of sad to see him go.
Yeah, it's complicated. He put us through hell, but he's been part of us since the very beginning, hasn't he?
Into the basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Yeah, it was rougher than I was expecting.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
Nah, I always go for the middle ground.
A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
So a lot of games like to punish you for trying to find a middle ground. They always want you to pick like one side or the other, and then they're always like, you're not allowed to be neutral. It's like, but compromise
And down we go.
is how I handle
We shouldn't keep her
everything.
waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
I'm gonna sit with her. I mean, I don't want to hurt anyone. There has to be a way out of this.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So make me put it all back. Make me fix the Echo's construct and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
I don't think so. No, I don't like the first option. I don't want to forget you. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually. If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. Is there any other way? I take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god? Agree with their plan? No. We're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
Is there any other way?
You brought that knife down here for a reason. Either you use it to kill me, or I use it to put things back.
I take it all back. I don't want this, and I don't want to kill you. Is it too late to go back to being a god?
Yeah, I think it's too late for that. But maybe next time.
I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care. But it seems important to you.
Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
Okay, how do I do that? This isn't fair. I want to be here with you, and I don't want to be alone again.
Neither do I. But we won't be alone for long. I'll be right here, waiting for you.
If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
How do you know that things won't end worse? What if when I make my way back here, I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty, and I still like you. And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me, too.
We'd have to decide to do this every single time, forever. Eventually, something is going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
Ugh, they're forcing me to agree to this. I don't want to kill her. I don't want to just do this over and over again, though. Both of these options are stupid. My solution would be to will her into something that doesn't make people suffer. At least people are going to suffer. Change is suffering, but change is also relief. You can't just get rid of change because then everything becomes stagnant. I'm not gonna slay her though. So I hate the idea of things being stagnant more than I hate the idea of having to do the whole loop all over again.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side. She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
I'm not gonna say I love you. I'll see you soon, I guess.
Hey, I love you.
Well. So are we just, like, resetting the whole game now?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end you're here to slay.
Turn around and leave. Oh, there we go. There's the credits. Nice. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. Now that you've finished the full story for the first time, you've also unlocked the gallery. You can access from the main menu. Help you find undiscovered vessels and interactions. Happy hunting. Join the subreddit. Follow us somewhere else. Make your playlist. Play our other game. Return to the main menu. Load game. Yeah, that doesn't help at all. Automatic saves. I don't think I can go farther back to avoid getting stuck in the loop. Find your freedom as gods forever. Return to your beginning and slay her once and for all. Leave with her at the end of everything. Go back to where it all started. You always were a bit of contrarian. We don't think there's a way for us to leave, but maybe there doesn't have to be an ending. Want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together. A world free from death. Destroy her without any outside help. There are definitely a lot more options for her that we did not quite get to. Jeez. And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final. Of course.